Hey, Rob here, and today I wanted to talk about Bethesda's patch 1.3 that came out for Fallout 4, and fortunately and unfortunately, it's a mixed bag of results. There's some things they did fix, and there's others that they did not fix whatsoever. So let's get right into it. Now, before I begin, I'd like to say this is not everything that they quote-unquote fixed. There are some items, a lot of items in fact, that I'm leaving out. I'm just cherry-picking the real obvious ones. So let's start with the ones they did not fix. Now, allegedly, they fixed a bug where they said playing a holotape found in the wilderness while switching point of view no longer causes the screen to blur or controls to be locked. I've had this problem, but I realized I was doing it wrong and testing it wrong, and then I realized this guy had something trying to crawl out of his side or something. So, yeah, next one. The next one they did not fix was, quote-unquote, fixed issue with third-person camera not displaying properly after exiting certain crafting stations. Well, if you look over here, as I look to modify my awesome Gatling laser here a bit, we're going to do a couple modifications, as if I were, doing something inside the game. There. Decide what I want. Looks like I can't get anything better than a boosted capacitor, so we'll go with that. Okay, can't go with a reflex sight. Science 4. Oh, I guess it is a really powerful weapon, so let me try... Oh, there we go. You will unfortunately see that he is still busy even after I exited, and it takes that frickin' long to exit. So, obviously they didn't fix it. And here it is again. And again. Another thing they did not fix, or rather, they didn't add? Added status menu for settlers in your settlements. So I went to the workshop, workstation, whatever the red thingy's called. I looked in there real hard and good, and I could find no menu or command or sub-menu for the status of my, I was going to call villagers, I've been playing too much Age of Empires 2 lately, settlers, and I couldn't find nothing. So then I go outside, try to craft something, I couldn't find nothing. So it turns out that it's not really a menu, more of a pop-up window with icons saying, hey, this is what this settler is assigned to doing. And it took me a while, and I'm like, wait a minute, that guy has a raven next to him. I'm like, oh, okay, scavenge, raven scavenge. So that means what he's doing, scavenging food, water, whatever the hell they're doing. So that's a nice touch. I kind of wanted, like, a menu that listed, like, settler, 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 settler 1, settler 5, settler 1,000,000, saying, okay, he's over there. But I guess this is better than nothing. Okay, this one kind of peed me off. They said they fixed the snapping while building things, and so let's just really put that to the test here. Okay, it snaps like normal. Shouldn't have to be this difficult. Go. So that means I should be able to place a wall in between these floors. And while it's cool that it is there this time, I can't snap it. So that's a problem. It's still like normal. Do my best to line it up here, it still can't get it there. So what you have to do to get around this is to take out that wall, or the floor, excuse me, and put the wall there. Especially if this is going to be an interior wall. So now I want to put a door in there, and well, that'll create a whole other host of problems. You can't do that without taking that shack foundation out. You put that there, and then you're thinking, okay, well now I'll just put the shack foundation back so I can have my wall inside the house. Nope! That's only for exteriors, so you're pretty much luck that's not going to snap. They should have fixed that. This entire snapping thing is a pain in the ass. This is not The Sims, and it's not, a world builder, so, you could kind of give it a pass a little bit, but it shouldn't be this hard. I mean, come on, guys. This is dumb. What they need to do is when they make this, they need to have it, you could place it free-floating, and maybe you have a toggle for snap. That would be great. That's what they need to do. So, in order for me to get what I want, I have to build around like this, and it's a bunch of horse... Pingers! Now, all that's disappointing, but what did they fix? They said they fixed an issue with Taking Independence mission where the remaining from the battle against the Mirelurk would not gather in the castle. Yeah, I had that issue, and Preston Garvey went on his own halfway across the map, getting into a firefight with super mutants. Yeah. I don't want to start a new game and get up to that point, but hopefully it's fixed. I'm hoping it's fixed. And also, during Taking Independence, they fixed an issue that would prevent the radio transmitter from powering up. I've also had that problem. I reset the game and it worked. Building wires also no longer use copper. I'm happy to report that that is correct. They no longer require copper. Copper's kind of hard to find. Some other things that they apparently fixed would be a bug that caused settler counts to appear incorrectly. I don't know really how to test that. Just gonna assume that kind of works as intended. Fixed an issue where subtitles would occasionally not update properly. You can't really reproduce that. Hopefully they fixed that. They also improved performance while looking through a scope. Yep. I have noticed a performance boost, I suppose, and a general memory and stability improvement. I'm gonna trust you on this one, Bethesda. So that's everything that they've done. It's bittersweet. There's some good stuff. There's some bad stuff. There's some stuff they still need to work on. Now, on this channel, I don't really specialize in one particular game. Like, this channel isn't all about Fallout 4, and it's not all about Skyrim, or all about whatever game you can think of. But, I do plan on releasing some future videos for Fallout 4, so thanks for watching, and stay tuned.